Welcome back. We are holding in tractate Pesachim. The Ein Yaakov for today is discussing high-handed high priest. That's the topic, the title. And that can be found on page 57a, tractate Pesachim. So we learned, Abba Shaul said, there were many sycamore tree trunks in Jericho, and the strong arm bullies among the priests seized them by force. Thereupon, the owners decided to consecrate the trunks to the Beis HaMikdash, in effect telling the bullies that they were stealing from the Beis HaMikdash, since they were consecrated. Speaking of such priests, Abba Shaul ben Batunit said in the name of Abba Yosef ben Chanin, "Woe is me because of the house of Baitus, and an unscrupulous high priest. Woe is me because of their sticks, with which his servants beat the people. Woe is me because of the house of Chanin, also a wicked high priest. Woe is me because of their whisperings in secret meetings, where they thought up oppressive decrees. Woe is me because of the house of Katros, again a tyrannical high priest. Woe is me because of their pens with which they wrote evil rulings. Woe is me because of the house of Ishmael ben Piachi. Woe is me because of their feast. For these high priests, their sons are the temple treasurers, their sons-in-law are the trustees, and the servants strike the people with sticks." Pursuing this topic, the Gemara says, our rabbis taught the court of the Beis HaMikdash uttered 4 cries. The first cry, "Leave this place, sons of Eli who defiled the temple of God." So the cry was to them, "Leave this place." The second cry, "Leave this place again," and that was said to Isascho of Kfar Barkai, who honors himself but desecrates the sacrifices of God. For when offering the sacrifices, he used to wrap his hands in silk. This invalidates the sacrifice, and it is contemptuous gesture. On the positive side, the court of the Beit HaMikdash also cried out, raise up your heads, O gates of the court, and let Ishmael ben Piachi, the disciples of Pinchas, enter and serve as high priest. But above it says, woe is me because of the house of Ishmael ben Piachi. Rashi explained that his sons oppressed the people, but he himself was a righteous man. The temple court also cried out, raise up your heads, O gates of the court, and let Yochanan ben Narvi, the disciple of Pinkai, enter, and let him fill his stomach with the sacrifices. It was about Yochanan ben Narvi that he ate these 300 calves and drank 300 barrels of wine, and he ate 40 seah of young birds as a dessert. These quantities were consumed by his entire family, which was a very large family. It was said, as long as Rabbi Yochanan ben Arbai lived, it never happened that any portion of a sacrifice became notar, which is extra. Nothing was left over after the prescribed time during which it must be eaten had passed. So we find some high-handed high priest, and we found some righteous high priest. We know that in the first Beis HaMikdash there were very few high priests, because most of them were righteous. In the second Beis HaMikdash, situation was dramatically different. But overall, we see over here at the end that Pinchas was actually a righteous. He was a righteous priest, not his children, but he himself was the righteous one. And the same thing with Eli. We saw that his children were the one that did not, that were criticized, not he himself. Baruchim to you. We should soon see the Beis Hamikdash with the righteous high priest, and we should be able to eat from the Zvachim and the Pesachim, from the sacrificial offerings, even Yisrael, there are certain offerings that we're allowed to participate in. So, God willing, it will be speedily nowadays, and all those who need the for Shalema should have a speedy recovery and complete recovery speedily nowadays. Baruchim to you.